I wanted to go over the 5 ways to repurpose Facebook Lives. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 tips that we actually do to create better content and repurpose it so you don't have to do things over and over again, right? So number 1, hey Eddie, thanks for jumping on. Number 1, we have this whole aspect of being able to repurpose, right? So you are recording this video right now like I am, right? So Facebook Live, you want to be able to repurpose this and put it exactly as is, but add an additional step in there to YouTube, which is add captions, right? So captions is really important to add for your YouTube channel, and you can actually add captions so you can have the captions when you repurpose it on LinkedIn too. So number 1, when you do a Facebook Live, actually save this video to your camera roll, okay? Don't just download it in HD, make sure you save it, okay? So number 1, you gotta save it so you can actually repurpose it to YouTube. One of the tools that we use is Quick. So Q-U-I-C-C, Quick. I'll actually take them in this post after this Facebook Live, but they are great, and they are the ability to transcribe and put captions in your videos, and they have some really cool fonts, and you can change colors, and it's really unique. So number 1 is to actually save your Facebook Live and actually be able to utilize it for YouTube and add captions. So you can use this exact video, no chopping it up. You could probably put some intros, outros on it, but use this to actually put on LinkedIn and YouTube. Number 2, you know what's best to do is actually strip the audio. So if you're using a program like Final Cut or Premiere or some other tool, really think about how you can use it in audio forms, you guys. A podcast, audiogram, quick quotes, things like that. Strip the audio. All you have to do is export it in one of those programs as an MP3 file. Hey, thanks for jumping on. It's so cool to be able to think and we work with clients all the time. So we have clients that actually drop, at least 4 videos a month for us, like a 20-minute clip that turns into a podcast. So it's actually be able to repurpose that on YouTube, Facebook, and a podcast so people can search for you more, right? So it's really easy to do. So number 2 was to strip your audio, turn it into a podcast or an audiogram for social media. It's really cool to do that. Number 3, since we're talking about this, is the micro content part, right? So one of those I just spoke of, the audiograms, you can actually repurpose little clips, right? So our team actually does this for our clients. So we actually strip 30 seconds, even 20 seconds, even 10-second clips where it's actually the text. You see those square videos, where it's the text on the top or the bottom, or people are talking, or there's some kind of graphic, an audiogram that's pulsing, things like that actually can, repurpose. And you want to put these on places like Facebook stories and Instagram stories, because that's where great short content can be put. So you save this video, you send it to our team or somebody else that actually helps cut that up for you, so you focus on your zone of genius and everybody else takes care of the tech savvy stuff, right? So number 3, micro content is great to actually prepare. You can repurpose these Facebook Lives. Number 4, you can do similar things. So some of those things that, hey Ken, thanks, it is my birthday. So what's great about this is number 4, when you're creating those micro content from number 3 that I stated, in number 4, actually create an ad for it, okay? So what's really cool about that is doing tests, right? So right now we have like 8 different opt-ins for things that we've created. Obviously, we strategically plan those out, right? But if you have some kind of engagement ad or something that's short and sweet, that's hey, creative, come, repurpose something that you state in here that can get more engagement for engagement ads. That goes to a free download or something like that. So number 4 is actually create an ad from your Facebook Live, but only take a portion of it. So it's an engagement ad, right? And number 5 for today, we're actually going to talk about how you can actually share this back out, right? So you have people that are hopping on your live streams just like this, right? And so you ask them, so those of you that are watching right now, I highly recommend you actually going to the bottom in the corner when you're done and say, I'd like to see more of Tamara. So actually invite your people to actually click to subscribe to your Facebook Live. So every time that I go live, I want you guys to be able to see when I go live, and that just helps your audience engagement for that, especially when you're creating content that's valuable and share worthy, because you want people to comment, like, and share. But the other thing to do, so number 5 is actually create a watch party, okay? So how many of you have actually created a watch party? I don't know how many of you out there do that, but it's great. We do it in my Facebook group and stuff like that. And let me know if you guys want to join my Facebook group. I'll comment below later after this video and actually share that for Facebook too. But a watch party is great for engagement. So you can take this Facebook Live that I'm actually doing live right now, right? But some of you are going to come on and watch the replay, right? So this is when your fans and yourself and your pages can actually go and share this video again. So it's a replay as if somebody had never watched it. You know, grab your popcorn, whatever. So number 5 is actually create a watch party sequence. So if anybody has questions on that, we can put that more in the description as well. So I'm going to recap this real quick. So 5 ways to repurpose your content. So number 1, is actually save your video content, get captions, like I recommended quick for captions, and actually upload this whole video to YouTube. Obviously there's strategies on how to do that are unique behind the scenes to be able to rank, and my team helps do that for our clients too. Number 2, was basically stripping the audio so that you can actually create a podcast or short segment content, like number 3, micro content, right? So those you can go in Facebook stories, Instagram stories, post it over on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a maximum of 10-minute videos, so just remember that for LinkedIn, okay? And number 4 is create those short engagement videos and run ads to them. Make sure that you have the right team in place for that, and have a strategy of how those videos are actually going to be useful for your audience and valuable. And then number 5, again, we have create the watch party, right? And I know that I'll be creating a launch party later with this video this week, so you probably might be able to see that and kind of see how that works. But it has the ability for your fans to actually share the watch party out and invite people to it as well. So that's a really cool aspect, and those are my top 5 ways to repurpose your Facebook Live content. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm going to be going live every Monday, so be sure to subscribe and make sure you see so you actually get the notifications for my Facebook Lives. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again.